Hey guys, more about the curvatures of the spine. So, when you have a baby in the womb, for example, it's pretty much one big kyphotic curvature. They're in that fetal position, and literally the spine is pretty much that one continuous kyphotic curve. And when they come out of the womb and they start what we call tummy time, where they're really trying to lift that head up, you literally place the baby on their tummy, prop up a little bit, and you make sure they can breathe, and they try instinctively to defy gravity and pull that head up off of the ground. That develops all of those muscles, those extensors, and that begins to develop that lordotic curvature right there at the neck. Now, I said in our previous video that an excessive curvature in any of those areas can cause problems. So for me, I have an excessive curvature in the lumbar spine here. It's corrected a ton because of a lot of core training that I do. But some people who would have a really excessive anterior tilt in their pelvis, if you're thinking about your pelvis like a bowl and I'm pouring water out of the front of my bowl, that's an anterior tilt. If I'm pouring water out of the back of my bowl, that would be a posterior tilt. So I have an excessive anterior tilt. If it was pathologically diagnosed, like causing me issues, I would have symptoms, okay, a pathology. I would go get diagnosed with a condition. It would be lordosis, an abnormality in osis of that lordotic curvature. So lordosis kyphosis, if you see people with hunchback, okay, that's another example. Now, a lateral deviation, a lateral curvature, that would be scoliosis. So that's one that you guys are probably very familiar with. Those can cause problems. A lot of people might have a little bit of an excessive curvature one way or another. This is a really bad one now because of this and because of this. You have that forward-leaning chin. We get really closed in here. A lot of people do a lot of pushing. They don't do a lot of pulling and postural exercises. Gravity is pulling you down and forward. All of those extensors are what pulls you up and back, and we always need to be fighting to be erect, up and back. Postural stuff is huge. Huge, huge, huge. One of the most important things you can do as an exercise science professional is cue posture and help people maintain posture, because when you have horrible posture, it can cause a lot of problems throughout the body. Really big issue for overall health.